So, ladies and gentlemen, the day that we've been waiting for a couple of months, or at least 6 weeks or so, Rui Patricio has been revealed or announced as a Wolves player. Now, he's got to be the highest profile player Wolves have signed for 40, 50 years. Some of you older subscribers perhaps can help me out with that, but I can't remember signing a player of this calibre in the peak of their careers. Somebody who's the #1 for their national team at the moment. He's at the World Cup and performing at the top of his game. He's been a Ballon d'Or nominee in the last year or so. He's definitely regarded as one of the top goalkeepers in the world, and he's a Wolves player. This is just showing the ambition of the club. And when Rui Patricio said at the end of the season that we are not going into the Premier League just to make up the numbers, we're going to compete and compete hard, I think we've started well by signing Rui Patricio as our #1, undoubtedly. I feel a little bit sorry for John Ruddy in the fact that he won't get a chance now, you don't think, in the Premier League. But that being said, he can't argue really with his replacement. Again, it sort of reminds us about Carl Hakimi and whether Patricio will take the #1 shirt or whether that will be left with Hakimi. I think it would be nice if Hakimi was left with the #1 shirt, but again, doesn't really matter. But here we can watch the last 2 group games for Portugal, knowing that that's our goalkeeper. I watched him very closely in the game on Friday night, and he couldn't have done anything for any of the 3 goals that they conceded Portugal. I think it was a weak defence in front of him. But if you think now, the calibre of players that we've got in all positions, I think only up front really we're really lacking. I think our defence is fairly secure. Goalkeeper now is a world-class goalkeeper. Midfield with Neves, we just need that top quality striker. I know that Jimenez came in for quite a lot of stick yesterday after his performance against Germany, but I think it's a bit harsh to judge him purely on that performance. I think he's got the potential to be a good striker at club level as well. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. I am absolutely delighted that it's finally gone through as well. And I know that there was that one boy on Twitter who's claiming to be his friend, Rui Patricio, and he's given us a lot of detail. I was quite sceptical of him, but it's all come through. And onwards and upwards, I think, really, genuinely, if that's the calibre of player that we are bringing to the club, and the wages, I imagine, as well, that we'd be paying, he's certainly going to... It's certainly telling us that the ambition is to be in the top 8 clubs next season, if not the top 6. And pushing for European football, which is crazy to think if you think about where we were at the end of last season. And now the calibre of players that we're bringing in is insane. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And all aboard the train to Europe. Oi, oi.